Okay. So each foe puts a punch or vulnerability from his hand. So I could defend against that. Is there any cards I want to get rid of? It's all about thinning my hand out now. I could get rid of this punch. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to discard this card to avoid an attack, which is if I do draw a card. And then Donna Troy lets me eliminate a card in my hand or discard pile, and I'm going to eliminate this punch, so it's destroyed. All right, so we're done. Poison Ivy attacks me. Each foe discards the top card of his deck. If it costs 1 or greater, that hero gains a weakness. Well, I can't risk that again. So I'm going to discard this card to avoid an attack. If I do, I draw a card. Now I have avoided an attack. So Donna Troy says, destroy a card in my hand. I'm going to destroy Black Lantern. And the final card in the lineup is another Katana. Okay. I can't play ongoing cards. I didn't, did I? Nope. So what do I want to do? Is that important or not? So I'm going to play 1-2, which means if I recruit a card, it can go to the top. Then I'm going to get 3 for this because it's boosted because I just played an equipment. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm going to get rid of her because that's a bit of a problem. And then I'm going to recruit that for 4. And it's going to go to the top because it's a defense card, and Aquaman says I can do that. And then I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, get another kick. I didn't play any ongoing cards. We're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bane has an attack, so he goes to the top. He says each foe chooses a card and discards a card. Now I can defense that, which let me see if there's anything I want to get rid of. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Poison Ivy. So I'm going to defend against that. So I can discard this card to avoid an attack. And if I do, I draw a card. And then Donna Troy says I can destroy a card in my discard pile, so I'm going to do that. So I've dealt with that attack, and I'm ready for more if they come. Mr. Zaz, each foe reveals the top card of his deck. If it's odd, that player gains a weakness. I am going to defend against that attack as well, which says draw a card. And I destroy another card in my discard pile, which this time is going to be a punch card. Discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another crisis. Discard each card with cost 1, 2, or 3 you control, which is this one. And I can't play cards with cost 1, 2, or 3 unless I beat this by contributing cards of cost 1, 2, or 3, which I think I will do that as soon as I have them. So right now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I can draw a card. Draw a card. So let's do that. It's a good one. So let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, there's not much I can do. Let's go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I never played a card of cost 1, 2, or 3. So I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Depowered moves out of the lineup. So we already beat this by contributing 2 superpowers. So what happens is depowered, I've beaten it, so it does not go to the top, it goes underneath. And these 2 cards that I used to beat it come back to me. Okay? Now I've dealt my 5 cards and I have to deal with each foe chooses and discards a card. I'm going to let that happen. Well, I have to let that happen. I'm going to do that with this card, because I can't play of cards of cost 3 because of inflated ego. No attack from that guy. No attack from that guy. And a bulletproof. All right, we know we can't use those unless we contribute 2 cards with cost 2 or 3. So I'm going to do that right away to beat that, leaving me with 2 left and nothing to buy. So I won't. I can't afford anything. Sudden loss is going to go on top. And this becomes a crisis. I can still beat this, by the way. That's a little complicated to explain right now. There's my first 2. I need 3 more. I can try to beat that, although it'll be tough because I have to contribute 2 ongoing cards, and I think I only have 2 ongoing cards. So I'm probably going to leave that alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, there's 1 ongoing card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Canary Cry. 5. Okay. So let's play out my ongoing card. Oh, I can't. I can't play my ongoing card. Okay, so never mind. I could contribute both of those. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to contribute both of these cards to this. Now, here's how this works. In order to defeat this, well, here's what will happen. This is a crisis. So if I defeat that, if I beat this, then these are destroyed, okay? Or here, rather, I should say, they're destroyed cards. I'll never get them back again because this crisis is on my discard pile already, okay? So it acts differently than inflated ego. These cards I'll get back. These cards I won't if I choose to beat this. However, if I choose to beat this, then Bane becomes active. So you can see why the distribution into this pile is important. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to use these 2 force fields. I'm going to destroy them. Well, they go on here, but they're going to get destroyed. This is essentially destroyed, but it goes underneath. Bane now becomes active. He doesn't attack me because it's not his turn. We're already complete that part. So I'm going to play out my power. 1, 2, 3 power. With 3 power, I can buy this bulletproof. I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, does Bane attack me? No, because inflated ego goes here. Okay. Now, I've beaten inflated ego, so I get these 2 cards back. Inflated ego has been beat, so it goes underneath. And now, Bane will attack. So what am I going to do? I am going to use super speed to avoid that attack and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. And now using Donna Troy, I can destroy a card, and I'm going to destroy this Talon card. I think we're going to see our arch enemy soon. Not yet. All right. So, that's destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This says I can draw a card, so I will. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could have beaten the enemy there. Okay, what do we want? Let's go. Let's go 5. No, let's not. Let's not. Let's go. Let's take one of these. So let's go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I really think we're going to see our supervillain soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was a bit strategic because I knew Red Lantern would escape and make me more vulnerable, but it's not making me weaker, so I was okay with that. And then I've got these as a buffer because when they are captured, nothing's going to happen to weaken my hand, okay? So even though someone was just captured there, no, even though someone escaped, a villain escaped and made me more vulnerable, I can cope. But what do I want to do with this attack now? I think I'll defend against it. So I can discard my bulletproof to avoid an attack, and if I do, I can destroy a card in my discard pile. I can draw a card and destroy a card in my discard pile. So I'm going to destroy the vulnerability. Plus, Donna Troy lets me destroy a card in my discard pile. So I'm going to destroy Gorilla Grodd. My hand is not clogged up at all, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Okay, so we dealt with Bane. There's Mara. And there's our Kilo. All right. So first appearance is an attack, and you can't defend against this. You can't. It doesn't matter what you have. You can't defend against the first appearance attack of a supervillain. Each player totals the cost of the cards in his hand, and the player with the highest total gains 3 weakness cards. Well, I already know how this goes. I'm the only player, so I get 3 weakness. Now I still have 1 weakness left, so I'm okay, but keep in mind, this means now that not only do I have to get him for 10, but I'm weaker, so only 13 is going to kill our Kilo. Let's see what we can do.